G'day everyone, and welcome back to Pete's Investing. Today is May 2nd, 2023. This is the nat gas price update. We haven't done an update for a number of days, only because the price has been sort of skewing sideways, but I'll give you a quick update, especially for those new to the channel. We look at the weekly, the daily, and then the lower time frames, in this case the hourly, but you can trade any one of the lower time frames, 2 hours, 15 minutes, whatever suits you. Look at the weekly first. Again, you can see here, what we've got here at the bottom is an indicator which shows a combination of the triple moving average of the price chart, which is the moving average 60, 3 and 5 of the price chart, and a moving average 50 and 5 of the CCI 150. So when they're both aligned and they're both in a bearish momentum, we take bearish trades such as in that period, or long trades such as in this period. Where they're flat, showing no signal, it means undecided. It means they're contradicting each other. They're not moving in the same direction. And that's where we are at the moment. For the last number of weeks, it's been running flat, which means the CCI moving averages and the price chart are not aligned, which means we don't go long or short on the lower time frames. Looking at the daily, is where we start doing a bit more analysis. We've got this support line at 2064. And a resistance at 30.50. There's also this minor resistance that's been forming, and that's, let me just try and make that easy to read. This minor resistance that's been forming, this dotted line at 2504, and it's been hovering in there for a number of weeks now. So again, on our indicator, same as the weekly, it's showing a flat signal, which means the CCI and the price chart are not in the same momentum, long or short. However, you will notice I've drawn this bullish divergence on the CCI and a bearish divergence on the price chart. And whenever there's a divergence, we normally want it. Normally, the CCI moves in accordance with the price. So you can see there the CCI sort of moves up and down with the price. And in this case, they're showing a divergence, which means the CCI is moving up, whereas the price is running flat or moving down in the same period. And that's generally this divergence usually plays out. So what we expect to see is one of two things: either the price to break to the upside, in which case it may break above this resistance, or for this divergence to fail, in which case the price will plummet and fall below the support, in which case also the CCI should also fail and break to the downside. So that's the reason for that, and more than likely the price may move to the upside, but I'm not telling you to go long. I'm just telling you the probabilities, statistically, what normally happens with these divergences. I did also draw this Fibonacci from that high to that low, and the price did come and bounce just near the 23%, which is a very shallow bounce, and it's been in that range now for some time on the daily. On the hourly chart, if I zoom out again, I've drawn also this between this range. First of all, I'll show you this Fibonacci retracement. You can see there it's been bouncing around a 38% retracement level. It got as low as 58%. The key area to look out for is a 61%. If it breaks to the downside below that, that's a pretty bearish signal. But as well, I've also drawn these diagonal ascending and descending trend lines between those tops and bottoms, and it's currently in this little range there with a couple of minor breaks to the upside, or below down here. If I zoom out far enough, you can see there that diagonal descending trend line sort of hits a few key areas back there as well. So again, we need to see it break convincingly to the upside, and then initially break above this resistance, as I said, this minor resistance, but ultimately you want to see it break further towards this major resistance we spoke about earlier on the weekly and daily. So to understand how to properly trade using the average down approach, reference the links in the description below. Subscribe and support us more on Patreon to get more in-depth analysis, and subscribe and to get that exclusive access to weekly stock scans as well. Thanks for watching. See you in a future video.